my name come up, respect it.
Let's go.
Stop playing with my name.
Hey, y'all gotta see this. Check this out. Yeah, so there we go. This is underneath the lowrider, so this is actually the same frame I would have had for my 57, but I did a custom frame.
Oh yeah, because this looks super long.
But what they do is they reinforce, they add all that extra metal so it's strong, so when they start hopping and stuff.
Oh. This is like welded.
Yeah, that's all welded up right there, so that's all those plates and stuff that you put on there. Mm-hmm. Let's go up in the air. You can look, but I didn't see nobody. What's up, big dog? What's up, man?
Let's explain it with you right now, my G.
Okay.
Just wait with these cars, right?
Yeah.
Okay. The rim is actually a leather. The body and the frame go together.
Right there.
Yeah, you have to tuck, you have to cut.
Bring it in.
Bring it in. How far is it gonna? If you want to squat, is it gonna go into your hinges? Possibly. You know what I'm saying? Depends on how far you gotta go in. I think it's only like 3 inches. I think that's what everybody else does. From what I see, they usually do like 3 inches.
Okay.
To widen it, to bring it in. So yeah. So we'd have to notch. Just like everybody else does. You know, it's pretty common. These are G bodies when they put the big wheels.
Right, the G bodies.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So we'd be cutting into that and then
Clean Monte Carlo out here. Been in the family since 71. Gotta love it. Clean too. She got these patterns. Yes, sir. So just left the place that I was originally going to go to get it to get the 72 notched and worked on. May actually wait or weigh out my options because I took it to a place that typically does lowrider stuff. You know, this big wheel stuff and stuff that I want to get done isn't really the biggest in SoCal. There is, you know, a lot of guys with G bodies and so forth out here that's doing it. But at least in my area, you know, you don't really get to see big wheel stuff. So it's actually a little harder for me to get done what I have envisioned. So I'm gonna kind of weigh out my options right now to see if I want to still kind of go that route or if I want to get the rear wheels shortened to just, because they're 26 by 10, but it has a 7-inch lip, I think 3-inch back spacing and so forth. So they're really wide in the back, well, deep in the back as far as, you know, shortening the rear end and having to tub it and so forth. So kind of weighing out my options. I guess we'll see. Right now I grabbed the wheels, as y'all probably can see. The car, the idler.
look at the idler.
Whoa.
That's crazy, dog. That's your idler, dog. Look at your wheels. Look at your idler. Look at the center link. It's fucking hitting the frame.
I guess was bad on it, and it was about to come loose, and the steering wheel was about to come undone as I was driving. So I'm getting that fixed at least, so I can at least drive it back home, and then I'll keep y'all updated.
Yeah. Come on, man.
So we picked up the donk. Kind of sad, and I thought, you know, picking it up right now that I was gonna be sitting up high, you know, deep dish in the back, you know, but it's all good, you know. Sometimes you gotta sometimes you gotta shop around. I'll go ahead and say it. You know, not everybody, you know, wants to just throw money at the first thing. You know, I get it. So on this one, you know, I'm gonna shop around. You know, normally just the first price that I get, I'm like, let's do it. So, you know, trying to, you know, find a new me. You know what I mean? Again, you know, it is what it is. But we'll see. No love lost. Always love those guys. Those guys are always the best. You know, we just gotta go with something else. When I was riding there, the nigga was happy and shit. Now I'm riding home all mad and shit. I already ain't got no radio. I'm just I was supposed to be sitting tall. Alright, about to bust the first modification of this bad boy. About to install hydraulic. Okay, no, I'm just playing.
Don't you put that on us! You are not.
Alright, y'all, so we're about to do the first modification on the rat rod. I'm going to swap out the tires. Go ahead and put some good tires on the front because both of these bad boys are slick. I couldn't even drive it home. I had to get it towed. So let's go ahead and get started with that. Y'all want to know another trippy thing? This is my first anything in the 30s, right? Where do I jack this up at? Like, where'd I jack it up at? Somebody help me. Have to be the strangest wheels I think I've ever loaded up, but some of y'all will probably say, no, you have swingers in here. So it is what it is. Again, GOAT status, because how many other people is doing all of this like me? I'm going steady. All right, so I learned something new already owning a rat rod. Maybe I should have already known. I mean, I've never dealt with wheels this skinny, because the wheels on a rat rod are about they're 18 by I think 4s. Went to 3 different tire shops. I'm still at one now. Even went to a hole in the wall spots trying to get this done. As soon as they see it, we're like, nope, we don't touch them. So I guess they are considered motorcycle tires because they're so skinny. So I'm gonna try to find a motorcycle place and see what we can do from there. Okay, so back to the drawing board. I went to 3 different places. Nobody wants to touch it. I gotta go back to the drawing board. I will figure it out if anybody's watching this. You know a couple places that'll do this, no problem. Drop a comment, hit me on my Instagram at @adayWithCaliBoy. If not, I'm gonna have to put regular wheels on it and do what it do, you know what I mean? But I don't know, I'm playing with this. I just want to see what it would look like. I'm real curious to know what I'm going to do with this thing. But you know, sitting low on some regular wheels probably wouldn't look bad either, but I don't know, we'll see. Stay tuned. Oh, so let me tell you this story real quick. So, you know, obviously I go to all the different wheel and tire places, and they're not wanting to be too helpful with me. They all tell me, hey, you need to go to a motorcycle place to put these tires on. So I'm calling around the motorcycle places. Of course, the first thing that comes to mind is Harley Davidson, right? I got one of those near me. So I call up Harley Davidson, right? Go to service. The guy that picks up, shout out to Michael, he starts laughing. He says, hey man, of all people for you to get, it's funny that I get this phone call. He said, let me call you back. I got a guy who can put this stuff on, right? So he calls me right back. I didn't think he was, but he did. He says, hey man, you know, there's a guy in man, I can't remember, Sun Valley or something that can do it. And he's telling me all about it. But he was so stoked about it. He was like, man, you know, man, enjoy it. You know, I'm telling him it's for a rat rod, and he starts laughing. He's like, yeah, I know. You know, whatever you do, man, just enjoy it, man. Like, he was just so stoked and happy for me to even try to get this done. So that's almost like being equivalent to, imagine like you calling, like, I don't know, AutoZone or Pep Boys, and somebody picks up the phone and like, oh bro, it's for a lowrider. Oh man, hell yeah, man, let me call my people and hook you up. Like, you know what I mean? This is why I like dealing with things like this rat rod, my Lamborghini, so forth, because you deal with cool people who genuinely just want to see you shine. But then when you deal with, you know, these other car coachers, and people hate, and they don't want you to, you know what I mean, they don't want you to progress or whatever, so they withhold information from you instead of just trying to help you out. So So I just wanted to add that in there. You know what I mean? I called up a guy at a Harley-Davidson place, and he was so happy for me. He doesn't know anything about me, never seen the car. He was like, bro, it's rat rod, hell yeah, man, shine, man, you know, enjoy it. So I just want to let somebody know that there's cool people out here. You know, you just got to find the right lane. Battery went out. Yay. All right, everybody. Just as promised, the raffle for the 71 has began. Make sure you go over to the raffle creator link that's in the bio. Get you a ticket. Spots are $100. I have 230 spots available. Spots have already started to fill up, so make sure you get your ticket as soon as possible. As soon as the raffle has filled up, the car will be given away. If you're within the U.S., shipping is free. Outside of the U.S., you are responsible for your own shipping. Alright, so about to see if my metal trim for the box Chevy is done. So let's get into it over here at Jaguars again. Check me out. What's up, my man?
It's coming.
Oh, it's still coming?
Yeah, because it's already. Maybe tomorrow.
Okay. Oh, you guys are open tomorrow?
Yeah, open tomorrow. Yeah. You coming tomorrow or not?
I can come tomorrow. What time do you open?
11.
8 to 11? Okay, I can do that.
Yeah, because this problem is on the street, but they move it in the black.
Right.
Yeah, these are little move it in the black. Maybe today is coming.
Okay.
Tomorrow in the morning is coming.
Okay, so you want me to call first or just come?
Yeah, this coming. Yeah.
Call? Okay, I'll get a call in the morning.
Okay.
No problem, man.
Yeah, because this coming this today. But no coming today.
All right, ladies and gents and ladies. I got my pieces. They go around the back part of the window to help it look a little bit more pristine. Got it high polished, but I am going to need to spray clear on this. Don't mock me, don't mark my words, I mean, but I think this is steel, and they said it will rust if I don't put any clear on it. So I'm gonna spray it with clear, just regular spray paint clear that I'm gonna grab. But yeah, this is the next phase. How many of y'all can put your parts on your car? I can. Okay, so once again, Raggedy Box is going to be put together with a lot of already household products that I already have. I already got these two clears in the house. Let me see if this will stay real quick. Probably not. No. Okay, so I got a clear gloss that is temperature rated, which I might actually end up using. But then I got this one, in which I don't even remember buying. It says it's dead flat, so I'm actually kind of curious to know how this looks over that polish. I probably should go to a body shop and have them spray actual car clear on it to make it last. But again, this is Raggedy Box. It's okay if rust does start to come through. I mean, as long as the majority of it is polished and looks better than what it originally was, I'm cool with that. But I'm gonna let it cool off because it's actually kind of hot out here right now and I don't feel like working in the heat. So when I come back later, I'll figure out which one of these tubes I'm gonna spray and hopefully get them installed. Okay, real quick, randomly, I just found anything that was chrome so I can spray some of that flat on there. And if y'all can see, it really doles it out. Not a bad look, but to tell you the truth, if I was to spray the flat over that polish that I just had done, I mean, I might as well just paint it silver. So I'm not gonna go with the flat, although it does work. See how it looks nice and chrome at the end, flat to the mug over here. So definitely not gonna spray flat. I don't even know where I even got that from. So for those of you who like to know timestamps as far as when all this is taking place and so forth, today is the Rick Ross car show. It's going down right now. It's probably like close to 5 o'clock their time, so it's actually ended. They're probably on the rollout, getting ready to hit the streets. For those of y'all who remember my vlog from last year, boy didn't take it too well, right? And that's the show I've been trying to get to for a long time. This year I'm actually doing good. You know, I'm not gonna lie, I kind of already knew that the car wasn't gonna be done. My 57, that's what I'm talking about right now. Yeah, I'm in a good mood, good space. I just, while they're in Georgia, you know, basically stunt fest. I'm at home working on a Raggedy car. Gotta love it, right? I'm working on a piece of shit. That's what I'm doing to make time go by. But it's all gonna work out. I gotta say, the hopes and dreams for the Rick Ross show is, I don't know, I'm not really checking for that like that anymore. It was definitely a good dream that unfortunately didn't get accomplished. Huh. Spice is walking up. See him? Right. About to record a little bit. All right, ladies and gents, congratulators and haters. Okay, so these are the trim pieces that I just got back from polishing. I need to clear them, and I'm just going to use some regular clear because this is, and don't quote me, but I believe it's steel, so it won't stay this way. It would actually start to rust again, which would actually probably look cool, but I'm gonna go ahead and roll with trying to clear it to try to preserve it. If rust comes through, that's perfectly fine too. So that you know where we are. Set this up a little bit. Today is Rick Ross car show, and I am spraying clear on Raggedy Box parts at home. So that's where we are. Spice over here filming. I was tell him, hey.
What's up?
So yeah, so that y'all know, timestamp. Rick Ross car show is going on. It just ended. I-95 Motorsports won Best Dunk, and I'm at home spray painting parts again for the 3rd year.
I'm sorry, babe. Saving the best for last.
Nah, fuck that shit. That keeps it real. Nah, it's all good. All right, so let me get ready to spray this, y'all. So it's drying. I'll probably let it sit for a cool day. That way when I go to touch it, it's not gonna like tarnish and do no craziness. So let's get to it. Alright, y'all, sprayed a couple coats on there. I know y'all probably couldn't tell. I'm gonna keep it real with you. This looks absolutely horrible. Trying to spray clear on something that you really can't see when the sun is blinding you in the spots that you're trying to spray is actually harder than what I anticipated, but it's all good. It is for a car that is raggedy, so it fits perfect. Yay, the joys of not going all out. So I don't know if it's gonna dry up like that. I can always come back and clear it. I'm sorry, not clear it. Lightly wet sand it and try to get some of the fish eyes out. But yeah, it's actually kind of hard to spray polish or chrome with clear coat because I literally can't see. I'm just spraying and praying that it goes in there good. It's actually doing the most right now. So yeah, this is where we're at, and we'll see when I finish up. We'll let it dry up and see what it does. All right, so we are back. I want to show y'all what I got going on. I waited till it got, you know, a little bit more dry, and so the sun can go down so that y'all can see what it looks like. If y'all can see that, it looks like pure crud. I'm not even gonna lie. When I first seen it, it was already stressing me out. I'm not gonna lie, my car OCD would start kicking in, and that would bother me. I would actually lose sleep over that. Keeping it real with y'all. So my first intention was to wet sand it and try to get the fish eyes out of it, and then come back and try to polish it. But doing that, it sanded the clear off. It was a hot mess. So what I decided to do was go ahead and, again, what I got laying around the house, got some acetone, and I just wiped it off. So I'm gonna have to just thug it out on this one. If it rusts, it rusts, you know. I mean, it's not like the car is pristine and shiny. So if it rusts, it rusts. If it doesn't, then, you know, it is what it is. You know, this project is supposed to be this status, so maybe it's just the universe telling me that this is what needs to be done. So on to the next. We're done. I know there's going to be some of you that's going to say, hey, why would you do this and why would you do that? Listen, these are the choices that I have made. This is what I'm cool with. I know the outcome that I want, so it is okay if these start to rust. If you do this and you got a nice shiny car and you want to show and all that good stuff, no, what I am doing is not for you. You need to do your own thing. So for me and what I got going on, it's perfect. Let's get it. Alright, today we are going to put the trim back on the car. Hopefully it looks good. And move on to the next thing. So real quick, before doing anything, y'all, make sure you put gloves on. I learned my lesson, never again. All right, so I had to figure out a couple things. I didn't want to waste the video footage, but I had to loosen up this back window just to get to this bolt right here, because I don't even know how I even got this off without having to change the window, but I moved the window back so I'm able to tighten this up and we'll go from there. So I don't know if it looks like I'm struggling on the whatchamacallit when I speed it up, but since getting this piece polished, it's tweaked. It's like bent. So I need to, I guess, untweak it. So I'm having to hit it with a Dayton knockoff hammer. I ain't even gonna lie, I don't want to hit it with an actual hammer. I wanted to hit it with something kind of light, so I did. I hit it with a Dayton hammer. It knocked it right into place. But some of the pieces doesn't really fit. Now after getting it polished, it's like tweaked. It's like, it was like this, it's like bent like this now, so I gotta unbend it. So it's actually kind of hard to get it back on there, but it's looking pretty good so far. Run it. And so I just got to put this last bolt, move this window, and then put this piece on.
Hey, babe.
So good.
Got you some lemonade.
Oh snap! Just put it like right down the trunk somewhere, please.
Yeah.
Appreciate you.
Set you an ice cream sandwich out too, so just
Ooh, not right now. It'll be too early because I'm not going in no time soon. Trilla. I know some of y'all dudes, girls don't be bringing y'all something cool and refreshing to drink, you know what I'm saying? Don't be mad at me. Be mad at your girl. Let's go. Alright, I don't know what y'all saw last, my battery died, but I got it on. So she's starting to look like a little something something. Spice on a lemonade. Household tools that I used. These come in handy. I use these on a whole lot more than just wire wheels, but both of these back down. Let me close up the window. Not the window, but the top. Try to do this one-handed, y'all. Car's not on, or it's all the way up, one of the two. Yeah. It's pretty clean, right? That's right. My fake vert top looks a whole lot harder than y'all's. Well, at least the trim. All right, car's dusty, car's dirty. Don't mind all that. We're looking at the trim right now. Stay focused. Looks pretty good. I will say the trim is a lot shinier than what I need it to be. So, you know, if it does start to rush, tarnish a little bit, good. That's what we're looking for. But if not, you know, I'm pretty sure in time I'm going to have to repolish it. I'm sure it's going to get dull, but this is pretty much the end result for that. Got the badges on there, a little bit more rust on the other piece. We're getting there. All right, y'all, so I'm going to call it a day here because it is hot. Okay, if you made it this far, I definitely appreciate y'all. That means you rock with me, you mess with me. I need that love. Thank y'all. Make sure y'all share, like, subscribe. I have not been saying that a lot. Drop a comment and let me know what y'all thinking about the box so far. I got a few more things coming up. I'm waiting on wheels. I got wheels and so forth coming up for it. Well, it's a whole drama situation. I'll let y'all know about that later. But something I do want to ask y'all is, do y'all like the format that I'm giving y'all right now, to where I'm dropping it like on Thursdays, giving you a little sample of each car and then going on to the next? Or I've actually thought about giving y'all a little bit more footage throughout the week, more in particular to the car itself, instead of broken up between a bunch of other ones. So let me know what y'all think, man. Drop a comment, man. It's your boy Cali Boy, aka CB. One love.
I ain't doing what I'm doing. I gotta do what these niggas ain't doing. I gotta do what these niggas ain't doing. I got to do what these niggas ain't doing. That shit, do it. Feel me, bro?